Hello Libra, welcome in. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Tarot, and this is going to be your monthly reading for June. Keep in mind, this could have already happened, is happening right now, or is about to happen because timing and energy is fluid, and I am getting this message out a little bit late this month, so thank you for your patience, Libra. But let's jump right in, and we are using the Star Codes Astro Oracle deck to start. So let's cut the deck and let's see what needs to come through for you, Libra, the 7th sign. And so we get Leo and we get debilitated, and so shine. I do feel you might have prominent Leo in your chart, but somebody here is shining a light, and this is connected to some type of belief, I feel, or pattern. They are showing me the Hierophant, so you could be dealing with a Taurus, and we get this very discomforting, debilitating choice. So I feel you're at the crossroads. Maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius. I heard Sag. I feel something here about karmic freedom, breaking free. And so maybe it's been a very windy road up until now. But I think coming up to this Lionsgate, this Leo season, there's going to be a path presented between two choices. So maybe you are dealing with a Leo. It doesn't have to be. Also, keep in mind, Libra, this is connected to any major Libra placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. So if this message doesn't resonate, check your other signs, check your other placements. But I feel almost like a mirror soul energy coming through. Like they're showing me like the DNA entanglement. So there could be an entanglement here of some sort. But let's get you a couple of these cards out, Libra, and let's see what we got here. Retrograde. So I could be talking to a Libra 5th house, doesn't have to be, but we are going into retrograde season. We are going to have Saturn in Pisces going retrograde. Maybe you are a Pisces 5th house. This is connected to the 5th house. This is connected to passion. I feel a 3 of Cups energy coming through. So there might be some third party issues here that need to be reviewed during this retrograde. This is all about a reevaluation, connected to some passion, maybe connected to wiping a slate clean here is what I'm feeling. My little one upstairs is getting a little upset, but I feel you hold the key to creating something really great here, Libra. So I think maybe there's a need to recognize where you've had tunnel vision. One second, guys. I do feel there is a need to address something here connected to an addiction or a pattern, maybe an emotional pattern, a behavioral pattern. This retrograde is asking you to dive deep, and so I think you're going into the tunnel of darkness here is what it feels like. Maybe you've recently gone through some type of spiritual activation, but I feel all of these solar flares, all of these energies are bringing in for you this month, Libra, some type of deep-seated healing. And so I think you're in the portal of death, connected to some type of partnership that has caused you a lot of strife, a lot of chaos, a lot of conflict. And so they are showing me the 5 of Wands connected to a partnership. So you might want to have a deeper look at your Juno placement in your birth chart. But I feel there's gossip. People are talking. I feel somebody here wants to create strife, wants to create challenges, wants to create a very destabilizing, debilitating, uncomfortable choice. You could have a Leo here giving you an ultimatum. That's kind of what it feels like, Libra, an ultimatum. And this is really putting you in a major reevaluation. And then we get the Beloved. And so I feel a Divine Feminine here getting to the root cause of some type of pattern or belief or addiction that has really held her back. So you could be this Divine Feminine, you could be dealing with a Divine Feminine, but there is an opportunity here to break out of some type of pattern, some type of an illusion, and to do this deep dive. And so by Leo season, get ready to make a choice. Somebody here is definitely sharing all of your secrets, is what it feels like. I feel like gossip. I do feel like gossip about a Divine Feminine here, which is creating maybe an uprooting. 444 on the timer. So whatever is going on here, Libra, you are divinely protected. So let's jump in with some tarot. And I did grab the Angel Wisdom. Tarot, and I'm all of a sudden very stuffed up, stuffy. So somebody could be snobby or I don't know, stuffed up, stuffy. I don't know what's going on, but we get the Knight of Wands and we get the Eight of Coins. And so this is somebody rushing in. They're rushing in. They're not rushing away. They're rushing in saying, hey, here's my coin. I'm investing. We've got somebody here so focused on her work. She looks a little bit angry. She looks a little bit bitter. We got somebody coming in very passionately with an offer where maybe things have been like a dry desert, Libra. But you got to pay attention to the details. Maybe you're so busy paying attention to the details, you're not going to see this offer coming. But you could be dealing with a fire sign. I feel Leo. So let's do 9 cards. Libra, let's see what else needs to come through for my Libra collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Oh, we got a jumper. We're going to cut the deck. We're going to pull 9 cards, and let's look at this jumper. Knight of Cups. So we could have an unexpected love offer coming in. Somebody coming in romantic, flirtatious, maybe after a lot of introspection, maybe coming in with an apology connected to some type of past betrayal. Whatever's going on, there is an ending here, a major ending, and there's going to be relief. Because I think there's been so much resistance to moving on from something. So maybe in the recent past, there was an unexpected departure, and this was sudden. This was challenging. Somebody could have unexpectedly made a decisive direction change here, and this maybe has been a heavy burden, a weight that somebody has carried for a long time. Look at all of these swords. 9 of Swords reversed. Page of Cups reversed. So I feel like, are you dealing with a Virgo? Somebody here is all up in their head. And we get that Hierophant energy. So Taurus, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Libra. We get the 5 of Wands in reversed. We get the Magician. And we get the 3 of Swords in reversed. More swords. Somebody's all up in their head, and that needs to stop. That needs to be released, because this is creating a major lack and a major block when it comes to a very abundant new beginning, because we kind of got an Ace of Swords at play here with the 4 in reverse. So there's maybe a need for somebody to unblock their heart. That's really what it's feeling like. Somebody's going through an unblocking of the heart, because I think they're all up in their head. I think there's anger, there's sadness, there's addiction. There's a lot of melodramatic reactions due to somebody being stuck up in their head. And I think somebody maybe tried to relocate or run away or cut this off to get to a peaceful place. But actually it's created more sleepless nights, more worry growing out of proportion, because somebody here, I think, is just not open to receiving maybe an apology. I think the energy is feeling very moody about even so much resistance about receiving a message. But the universe is saying, hey, they're trying to bring this into you. I think somebody here is trying to create balance out of a very imbalanced situationship. And I do think maybe at one point in time, somebody here did make your heart flutter. And this retrograde is asking you to release this conflict. Maybe a lot of outside opinions got in the mix, and somebody had to walk away from a situation here, or is about to walk away. But I do feel magic can be alive here. There is an opportunity for some heart healing, but you got to get out of your head. And so somebody wants to heal a misunderstanding, and that's what I see going on here. And somebody here is like saying, no, I'm going to block it. I'm going to block it. And so blocks are being removed, and I feel there is a feminine here recognizing where she has undervalued herself. I do feel a feminine here going through some type of activation, a renewal. I do feel a divine feminine activation for sure going on here. That's what I feel very strongly. Something about Saturn going retrograde. I do feel it's connected to Saturn. So you might have some prominent Pisces placements in your chart, Libra, or you could be dealing with a Pisces. But there is a feminine here that I feel has been blocked from taking action forward until she gets honest with herself. So there's no more pretending there isn't a problem. There's no more sweeping anything under the rug here. There's somebody here that needs to make a choice and needs to be honest and overcome obstacles. I feel there's a feminine here that is being challenged to communicate clearly. maybe uses old toxic patterns to communicate, and it's unhealthy, and this needs to be released because it is a toxic pattern keeping somebody stuck from moving forward. And so Libra, recognize maybe where you work too hard, where you overcompensate, where you keep yourself stuck in illusions, in patterns. There is a need to find some self-confidence here, to figure out why you are feeling so helpless in a situation where all you got to do is drop the dead weight. All you got to do is drop the burden and look at things clearly. All you got to do is follow your heart. Open your heart. Try not to overthink. Try not to people please. Recognize there is a problem. Stop over analyzing it with all of these swords. Open up your heart. There is a romantic offer trying to come in, but I do feel you're blocking this person. And I also feel you're blocking your psychic abilities at the moment. So there's a need to take action towards long-term stability. Maybe you are being pushed into some type of visionary leadership role within the collective. I think the universe is saying, hey, it's time to take those guided steps. These ships are about to sail away. So are you going to come sail away with them, or are you going to stay stuck? And so I think it might feel like right now you're running into a series of bad luck or a string of bad luck, but there's nothing that you can't do. And so any challenges right now coming up for you, Libra, are to show you just how talented you are and how able you are to overcome all of these challenges. So why are you blocking this new love experience coming in? What is the hang up? What is the holdup? Because the divine is saying, hey, we're bringing this to you. This is what's best for you. Why are you blocking this? Communication issues. Communication issues. Page of Swords reverse, the Hermit. It's like, are you spying on somebody? Are you looking for a reason to run? Are you looking for a reason to block this person? I think you're overly logical. You're overly logical. Stop overthinking this. I think you need to come out of hiding here. Yeah, I think maybe in the past you were hurt. Maybe in the past you lost your peace of mind because somebody maybe took your freedom from you, or you were betrayed by somebody's actions, and maybe it did lead to a huge loss in the past, or a huge material loss in the past. Be honest with yourself here. Be honest with yourself here. Do you really want to move on from this? Do you really want to move on from this? Take some time to go within, Libra, and really ask yourself if you're being honest with yourself, because I do think you know that this is a deep spiritual connection that is opening up to you, embracing true love. And it's probably terrifying, right, to fully open up your heart, because maybe you're still recovering from a past ending that did bring you a lot of sadness and a lot of grief. There is an unexpected choice here. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You could have prominent Gemini in your, I was going to say in your heart, in your chart. Something about the heart. So you got to trust the heart. Maybe you are dealing with the Gemini. I was going to call you Gemini, Libra, but what is the Three of Swords reverse? Because I feel like this is a very healing connection. Oh, we get the King of Cups reversed. We get the Sun reversed. We get the Six of Coins reversed. I got to get one more here. The Three of Cups, one more, and the Ace of Coins. I think you're healing from a past cycle where maybe somebody was emotionally distant with you. Maybe you are healing from a third-party situation. Maybe there was third party. Maybe you were cheated on. Maybe that's the betrayal here. I just feel like there's a need to recognize, like, you're holding on to something from the past and it's keeping you stuck. You're holding on to some dead weight here. Maybe with a Leo, maybe with the King of Cups, maybe with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel you're still healing from past heartbreak when it comes to some type of toxic cycle or trauma bond. And it's like the universe is saying you are at the crossroads when it comes to receiving love. But you're not open to receiving it because you're still healing from a past situation where maybe you're waiting for that person to take accountability or responsibility for the hurt that they've caused you. But I think you're being asked to create closure yourself and to release this past person or this past ending that left you in a state of regret and focusing on the negative. Things don't turn out the way we anticipate a lot of times in life. And we have to learn to just keep moving forward. I think you holding on to the past pain is really what's preventing you from moving forward as part of this spiritual awakening experience. So what do you need to let go of when it comes to a past ending in order to receive this new lover for this new beginning? Because you are about to see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's a new exciting opportunity here to work well with somebody. But I think you're going through like another layer of judgment is what it feels like. So what's the conflict? Look at, I picked, that was stayed on the deck, on the table. So somebody does want to come in and invest. So what is the conflict? Ego. Nine of Wands. Strength. So definitely Leo energy, the Chariot, Cancer energy, the Eight of Wands. I feel the conflict is about like internally about taking action. Can I do this? Because you are consciously aware of a wound, and I think the last thing you want is another heartbreak. But if you let the ego hold you back from experiencing something new, then you're always going to stay stuck. And so I do think this person is coming in with a solid offer. I do think they're saying, hey, I'm grounded, I'm stable. And I think this is somebody that will be willing to invest, but I think something about somebody in the past that maybe held money over your head is blocking you. And you're like, no, this isn't wish fulfillment, although this is fated to come in. You're like, no, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But this is a very balanced offer coming in. So there is love coming in for you, Libra, and I do see that there. So let's get you a closing message with the Crystal Stone deck. So I think you got somebody coming in trying to make your heart flutter. It could be a past person. It could be somebody new. But something about a past partnership where maybe a lot of people were gossiping is blocking you from moving forward. But what's the closing message for Libra, please? Message for Libra. Closing message for Libra. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? We get Opal. I love Opal. And so I think you're feeling all of your feels in order to release this past energy. So you do need spiritual protection right now. You need to learn to tune into your serenity. It's really time to stop and really listen to your inner guide. Really listen to that inner guide right now. I heard Black Widow. So that's going to mean something to somebody out there. I think there's a very delicate situation here. And I do think there's the possibility to really manifest heaven on earth. You are the creator. So really maybe go into that 5th house and review what's going on in that 5th house. Maybe you are a Libra rising. I do believe if you're Libra rising, your 5th house would be Pisces. So I think third party energy for sure is coming through, and I just feel meditate, pray, trust that you have what it takes to handle whatever is coming through in these energies. But I think it's time to get moving on a new project. There is a new relationship trying to come in here, and there's a huge energetic block that needs to be released, and I think it is connected to feeling all of your feelings, and that's kind of what I got for you, Libra. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, Libra, feel free to check out that description box below, and I look forward to seeing you all again next month. Thank you.